Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, testing. Testing, testing. Well, it's Friday. Normally, it's piss somebody off Friday. It's piss somebody off Friday. In my case, I piss somebody off anytime I open my mouth. So, when you decide that you want to change the world, you can go back at history, and it's all been recorded on trying to change the world. These last 4,000 years has been a monster. I mean, but I understand some people look at the world as a money. Some look at the world as spiritually. Some, I mean, you can go on and on. Different strokes for different folks, but the different people, we all don't have the same ideas on how the world should be ran. That's why, that's why there are wars. That's why we have dictatorship. That's why we have capitalism, colonialism. You can go on and on. No two people look at the world the same. But we all can agree that, there are people through the ages and there are always going to be certain status. That's what you put on people. You put on certain status, low grade, medium grade, high grade. And this, that we're gonna pick America, the capitalist society. It's ran on checks and balances, numbers, and it's basically ran on credit. And it's ran off of a market of, that was designed, whether you want to believe it or not, it was designed for certain people. Just like everything, everything is not for everybody. And it never have been, and it never will be. The market is designed for certain people to, and that's why crypto was invented. People generally talk about what they know about, but my aspects, when I think, I'm thinking about the world, the whole world. When this market, they have a plateau where you reach certain height, just like your golf courses. It's only for certain people. Your clubs, you have memberships. You can only get, you only want certain people there. The same way with the market. That's why cryptocurrency was created. And it goes on, and that's why it's being manipulated, destroyed, and but the thing about the market, it's designed to stand out above the world. That's why you have policing over the world. It's designed, you gonna either deal with this or we ain't, but some just won't. And this is my thing about crypto. It's not only for America, but you got the rural areas all over the world, India, South Korea, Venezuela, all over the world. People are using and that's why they have made it available for any and everyone. You can use it everywhere. They've even put machines out. You can't do. But they slowly trying to with stocks, but not. But it's still designed for certain people. And it's. But crypto is you can't manipulate it. You can manipulate the market, but you can't manipulate, and that's why it's available to the world. The rural areas where you can't, you can't in India. They don't have a stock market, so they have to go with crypto. They have to. And that's what makes it unique. It's there for any and everybody in the rural area, in China. If you got a phone, you can get crypto. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, that India, North Korea, South Korea, China, Malaysia, all of these places, it's available, it's ready, for the common people that never thought about the market. And I look at it this way: you got 5 billion over here in the world that's ready and able and available for crypto. But the stock market is basically for what? A couple million. Think about that. The stock market is only for a couple million. But cryptocurrency is for billions. It's for the world. It's for the poor people. That's what a lot of people don't get to keep. Especially when currency, you can use seashells if you want to. But that was a time when that was the currency. Rice was a currency. Sugar, salt was once a currency. But we are now in a digital age where AI is the talk of the town. AI is about to rule the world. So and mostly digital things, you can't touch it, you can't see it. Bank transfers, you don't never touch the money. It's the same principle. You don't never see the money. You transferring money. It's digital. Everything is digital. It's not about the dollar. That's basically where you're going. I mean, it's more safer, it's cheaper. Uh, but then you don't have to deal with the bank. that's that's the concern of capitalism. You don't have to deal with the bank. It cuts out the middleman. Basically, that's what it does, and a lot of people don't like that. They are the middleman. I mean, but that's how you get, But when they created crypto, they was telling you, get your hands out of my pocket, manipulating. But that's but either you get on or you stay behind, and you're gonna be left behind. This is 2024. This ain't 1924. We all knew what happened then. The market, the banks. If you don't know, you better find somebody that does know, and it's slowly reoccurring. The banks, your hard-earned money just gone. Bam, bam. Yeah, it can happen with digital, but that's hacking, and that's somebody going on there. Yeah, the criminals. You got criminals everywhere. But you got to figure out which criminal do you want. The suit criminal or these kids. Oh boy. I mean, either way you go, they telling you to bend over. How far you want me to bend over? The bank's telling you to bend over. The market's telling you to bend over. But I mean, you can't manipulate crypto. You can't. I mean, you keep trying to come up with all kind of excuses. This, that. But the world is using it, and it is available to the world. The rural area where they can't, that's the only form of trading they have, and they want to invest. Money is available to the world. Regardless if it don't matter which one it is. But money is available to the world. From the mountain to the sea. It's there. And people want to trade. The world wants to trade. The world wants to advance. And like I said before, everybody is not going to get rich. You can take $1 trillion. You could take $1 trillion. $1 trillion. You can take $1 trillion and give every person on this planet $1 billion. 1 trillion. It'll solve hunger, homeless, and I guaranteed you, the majority of people with that $1 billion are gonna end up giving it back because they uninformed on how to use money. They not educated, and like I said, the majority lottery winners end up broke. Everybody, it just being rich is not for everybody. Then how you gonna, manipulate people, just feeding them out a little bit at a time. You know damn well this government is not gonna go for that. They like to feed people, give them a crumb, that way you can control them. You put people in a state of mind where they can control their own self with their own money. You're gonna lose the world. So you're gonna lose them. I guess some people don't, but some people don't see that. And that's how this capitalist society has been going on as long as it has. You feeding people, give them breadcrumbs. That's how you control. If you give them all their money, what you think we're gonna have? You're going to lose control. Then the very few loses its balance on this earth. They don't have no more control. No one has control. But that's all it takes. $1 trillion will solve all the problems. But and like I said, if that's what. And they're going to create ways of getting the money right back because everybody don't know how to deal with that. They don't know how to deal with money. Everybody don't. But anyway, this AI thing is people preparing, and it's been tried before. Everything that's been it's all of deja vu. Everything that's going on now has been tried before. Everything. I don't care what it is. Everything is being regurgitated. Everything. That's why you have to educate yourself on things that have happened, have been tried. And there's a reason why. And I'm going to say this, I done said this for the 100th time. There's a reason why 60 years ago we just got off a horse and buggy. And there's a reason why we don't know how the Sphinx and the pyramids were built. It's a reason why people don't know that. It's not a coincidence that people, in a world that's billions of years old, billions. Just wrap your head around that. This world is billions of years old, and we just getting off a horse and buggy 60 years ago. Think about that. There have been saviors. People tried to save the world. This is not the first rodeo on that. All of this information is available to the public. It gets a little clout, and then all of a sudden it just goes away. It depended on what is there for the day. And they still haven't, electric still haven't met 100% of the certification of what is really need. 300 miles, you ain't ready. You're not ready. Then in order for you for this autonomous thing to really kick off, you're gonna have to go to 10 G's. You talking about COVID killing people? Oh man. and who is AI gonna serve? 10G, you know, that's extermination. I don't know if the body really can handle 10Gs. You see what happened with 5G. Some of you know what I'm talking about. This congestion, all of this, man. You got to think about that. Who is AI going to serve if you go to 10G? Because that's what it's going to take. All of this autonomous, what certain people have planned. It is what it is. And people still croaking from 5G. You can put any stamp on it if whatever you want. But I mean, but if you do the study, do the homework, you really know what this the creator. You really know what it's about. But I mean, the thing is, people gonna end up taking themselves out anyway. We all, you got Russia want this, and North Korea want this, and India want this, and China want this, and you got England want this, and it's just a disaster for war, which you got some want that too. But I mean, the thing, this IA thing is not the first. I mean, it's not the first round. We done been there before. A lot of us just kind of know them to, how can you complain on anything if you don't know anything about it? But I mean, the world is a big whirlpool. Everything that happened 100 years ago is bound to happen again. But it is what it is. I like to say, I love God, I love me, and I love my life. And I'm learning more and more long as I'm sticking with God. And what about that moon? The moon was acting a fool this morning. The moon took me to the moon. Oh man, it's when you feed off the moon and get your energy from that moon, feeling that vibration, that activity, it makes that manifestation, man. It makes it, give you that tingling, that give you that feeling, give you that, man. I woke up with that sensation from that vibration and from that moon, man. Boy. Oh, man, that's better than masturbating. Whew. Man, I mean, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you never had that sensation, that vibration, that moon activity, oh boy. It just enlighten your mind. It just give your brain energy. It just makes that flow go even more. It just go, and that, I mean, it just like I can't hardly describe it, but it just energy just flashing in your mind. It just keep going. It just that creativity man, it just go and go and it flow and it flow. It is what it is. But that moon, the universe is always talking. The universe is not a he or she. God is not a he or she. It's a spirit. It's a vibration. I wish. I mean, I wish everybody could feel it the way I feel. But man. But anyway, if I pissed anybody off, I'm not sorry. I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologetic. I'm just doing God's will. My job is to make you look at the world for what it really is. People have been trying to change the world since people been on here. People are gonna continue to manipulate the world to self-advantage, regardless of who it hurts, how it hurts. That don't really matter to certain people. I mean, because we are in an evil society where, man, I mean, dark days, dark days are on us. Man, dark days. But anyway, that's my truth, and that's what I'm sticking with. Y'all have a blessed day.